This episode brought to you by Medieval Times Dinner and Tournament. You're eating a mountain of food with your hands or your feet. There's no rules and there's no utensils.
Hey everybody, we're watching season 1, episode 4 of Game of Thrones, and you're watching the Binge Watchers on the Wall.
This is the journey of one man who knows way too much about Game of Thrones, and one man who has never seen it. Miscast Commentary presents Binge Watchers on the Wall, a Game of Thrones podcast. Now here are your hosts, Joe Finley and Todd Murray.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Binge Watchers on the Wall. I'm Joe Finley.
I'm Todd Tebow, the Sailor Murray.
And we got more for you guys. We're not done. We're not by a long shot.
You're damn right not
this
by a
is
long shot.
This is a more than a 1 year commitment. This is almost a 1.5 year commitment.
I think because we've done the MCU already.
This is
I don't know, like maybe that worked me into this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you can't just start with the big hog right up there. You got to work your way up to it. You know?
Yeah. It goes from Pinky to pegging
exactly.
to Shaq.
And then to the stallion has impregnated you.
And then Mr. Hands. You know Mr. Hands?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
From South Park.
No.
Mr. Hand?
No,
Mr.
not Mr.
Hands?
No, Mr. Hands.
That guy at the Fairview Mall bathroom that I had to go to therapy over?
No, come on. He was fine. He was pleasant. No, Mr. Hands was an internet video, and it was a guy who got fucked by a horse, and he ended like the video exists. You can see him getting fucked by the horse. He died on his way to the hospital or something like that.
Lord.
And then, but he only ever like was acknowledged as Mr. Hands in the thing. I don't know why that was the name.
Mr. Hands.
That was his stage name.
Stage name.
And then he died getting
Did the horse finish at least? Or did he leave the horse wanting more?
No, I think he was good.
Oh Lord, what a way to go. Jeez, that's like, is that count as a Darwin Award or is that like beyond?
It's
how do you look St. Peter at the gate in the eye?
You do not.
You're like, dude, like,
yeah. Just it's literally your face down. He's even looking away.
Yeah.
He's seen it all.
Oh yeah.
And
he looks down at you and he's like, don't even worry about it. Why do you think I'm behind a podium? He just makes the go along sign with his hand, right? Like he's like, we all been there, bro.
Yeah. And so you find out that he did it though for like he's like the emperor's horse was, the emperor's horse was so aggressive it was hurting people and it endangered the king, so he let the horse fuck him senseless. And it is like
it's the only way.
And then the emperor comes to him and he's like, "You sir are a saint." It's a great story.
The truest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah. All right, guys. Did we talk at all about anything? No.
Yep.
Wow, that's
everything but what we were supposed to.
It's a lot of minutes of show without mentioning Game of Thrones.
Right.
All right, guys, let's do this. Let us press play.
Now.
Oh, wait.
There it is again. My eyes gone again. Bullseye.
It doesn't
it's
go
the
away.
New version, yeah.
Doesn't go away.
What you want? What you want?
No, it's always Oz for me. Always Oz.
Oh, I thought you were doing.
It's because I've seen Oz 150 times. Though.
I just saw. Yeah, but was that Luke Perry that we saw? Was he on Oz?
Yeah.
Did he show his Ming?
He did.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, of course. That's like a prerequisite.
Yeah. You see people piss.
When you send when you send a headshot,
yeah,
it's your cock.
Yeah.
They didn't send it to the Oz people and they're like, yeah, I could see this penis being in prison.
They didn't even know he was the dude from
not a clue.
90210 until later.
Oh, yeah. They're like, this looks like the penis of a jailed pedophile. He could play the role.
Have you been seeing that promo for the 90210 reboot where they're all sitting around the table doing the table read and they're all like laughing together and like hands on and they have the big hug and I'm like, oh, he's dead.
Yep. That's what they're laughing about.
Yeah.
They're monsters.
Yeah. They're like, so many more lines for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Now that brooding Dylan's out of the picture.
Yeah.
Right? Was he brooding?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he was the brooder.
I literally all I really know, like I remember like bits because I only ever saw like chunks of episodes.
You never watched that show?
No.
Girl, what?
Sorry. I was all Melrose Place. No, I'm kidding.
I watched them both, man. I fucking love 90210.
Like I know the Peach Pit. I know stuff from it. But like for me, and I know like Dylan lived on his own for some reason.
See, look, it's curved. The whole world is curved up that way.
See, it's all curved inward. We're actually inside.
The outside of the planet is.
Yeah. Somebody else.
That's probably why winter lasts like forever. Yeah. So if we were to dig to does it just say Bryan Cranston?
No, that was. Sorry. Oh, there's a bird currently
curling
from
Canada. Oh, here he is. Here he is. Don't shoot. He's gonna shoot the bird. That's totally bad luck. I think to shoot a bird. He's not crippled anymore.
Well, we're gonna find out a lot of things.
Oops. I guess we are.
Like you've stated sort of a fact.
I did, yes. And he is walking around.
He's walking. Those legs are working. That actually, it looks like he's wearing the dentist's like lead vest as his entire clothing.
Yeah, so
it's
keeping everything in.
That seems like it's super heavy.
It's keeping all of his organs intact.
What are we seeing here?
Is he a three-eyed?
It's a three-eyed. It's the raven.
Whoa! He's got his third eye open. He's trying to tell you something. Whoa!
Yeah, it's trippy.
Ooh. Oh, there's Dougie.
Yeah, see, Dougie's still
littlest hobo right there.
Wouldn't that suck if you were like you're paraplegic and you're having these dreams that you're walking and then you wake up and you're like, oh, sad face.
Even if you saw a three-eyed crow, you'd be like, I was walking around.
Raven. It's important.
What did I say? A raven.
Yes.
Quote the raven. Three-eyed raven. What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know. It's something.
Oh, you ain't got no choice.
Yeah.
Where are they going?
What's that? I don't know. He's got to go down. He's got to go down to like help hold court.
What the fuck? Like, what are you gonna do? Drag him?
Yep.
Drag him
quite literally.
Like,
here's Hodor.
Hodor. I could have this guy's job.
Yeah.
It's me, Hodor.
No, you know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of that monster that you wrestled, the big blonde guy.
Holy God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So yeah, he's gonna drag him around, just so you know.
Oh my God, he's gonna be like they're gonna be like Blaster Master.
Yeah.
Where he's gonna like carry the kid around.
Pretty much.
Ooh.
So here's like the meeting. So now keep in mind that they believe that he's done something.
Right. Him.
He is, yeah. So he was coming here for like a niceness.
Yeah.
So, I mean, all we can kind of tell from Hodor right now is he's big and he's probably a little simple, and we'll get
right. Well, you see he clawed into the room, eh? Oh, look at the look on his face, too.
He just gets bored and shit. This is kind of the original Dragon and Martin Short in Arrested Development.
Yes.
To the bridge mix.
To the bridge. Why does he want him to come with him?
He doesn't want him to come with him.
Oh, because they want him to go do the thing.
Yeah, he's just he was trying to get some information out of him, but now he's given him this. He's designed a saddle for him so he can ride the horse.
Oh, that's neat.
In the book, he actually had to design a saddle for himself too. It actually gives you a little bit of insight as to how.
So he would be good at designing. So he designed that himself.
Yes.
Oh.
So in the book, he designed one for himself because he's a little person, but he wanted to be able to ride a horse. And then, so he just like altered his own design. Oh.
Yeah. He definitely is not digging him. He thinks he's up to no good or something, right?
I will not be happy about this.
Oh, they got a dog. That's Buddy's dog.
Yeah. Well, there's two dogs that are here because Rob has a dog and Bran has a dog.
And one of them ran off.
No, that was Arya's dog.
Oh, I thought it ran off after a bit.
Arya's dog ran off.
Right.
Rob's dog didn't run off. Bran's dog didn't run off.
Right. I thought they told him to kill all of them.
No, he told them they only had two at their avail. They were traveling. They had Sansa's dog and Arya's dog.
I keep forgetting that they're on the move.
Yeah, no, they're done moving. They're already.
I know they're on the thing, but in the meantime, like in the in between.
Yeah, they were on the move at that point. That's when all that happened. But they were nowhere near these guys.
Who's his dad?
He's a member of the Greyjoy family. Who they were rioters, well, not rioters, like rebels and stuff like that. And he was basically not given to, but like kind of like appointed to Ned Stark as his ward. So he hasn't seen his father in like years and years and years. He's basically been raised by the Starks, and he's been like, just the assistant, as it were.
He definitely likes to talk the truth, though.
Oh, every line he says is so full of wit and nice.
Ooh, that's his
Yeah.
old lady, eh?
Yeah.
Or he
Well,
wants her
it's-
to. He wants her to be. He
Yeah.
likes her.
Yeah. He's just it's just that thing of, oh, I think this whore really likes me. I'll probably start to be able to like get it for free.
You know what, man? I know. Okay, I know I spent $500 in there.
Yeah.
And I was in there all night, but man, this is different. She
Yeah.
likes me.
Yeah, she
There's a
definitely.
thing between us, man. You should have seen
Yeah.
it.
But when did she leave you? Well, I had stopped giving her money, and then she had to go do something else.
Yeah, exactly. You know, she's done her job good.
So if you were to be playing Hodor, this is the guy I'd be playing. Samuel Tarly.
I like this guy.
Yeah. And he's got another guy with a really interesting story. Like everybody has, you'll hear from a lot of them too, even guys who aren't in the show very long.
Watch
You
this.
hear like a lot of like stories.
Oh, he's got the devil in him. Look at this guy. He's gonna whoop the shit out of this. Oh no, he's not. Nope. That was the
That
exact
might-
opposite of what I thought was gonna happen there.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. This is me. Me in a nutshell. So yeah, their episode was directed by Brian Kirk, who directed the last episode, and Brian.
my God.
And I know he's really giving it to him. He's wearing some padding. He's fine. And then Brian Cogman wrote this episode. He's written 9 episodes of the show, and he apparently is writing. He wrote the upcoming script for the Sword in the Stone movie.
The little yelper there.
No, the guy who wrote this episode.
Ah, cool.
And then he also is apparently writing on the Lord of the Rings Amazon TV show.
So he only wrote 1 episode of the show.
No, he wrote 9 episodes
Oh.
of the show.
That's it.
Yes.
How many episodes overall?
73, I think.
Holy shit! I guess you got to keep it rolling, right? These guys got shit
Yeah.
to do.
Well,
like-
the creators wrote a lot of the episodes. George R. R. Martin wrote 2 of the episodes. And then there's just a lot of people. But the thing is, remember, if you had one guy write every episode, you'd have to be in pre-production for one at a time. Right? Because it's
Right.
like, okay, you're writing this one, we're going to get started on this one while you're writing the next one. So you have to have multiple people writing multiple episodes. That's how TV works.
yeah.
There's
I
very
wonder how they pick who they, you know?
you'll find a lot, especially when you go into HBO shows and you look at the directors. It's almost always somebody who's directed a lot of HBO shows.
So they got the kind of their own dudes that they like working with. They're adaptable. They could do this script, that script, keep the
Yeah.
tone of the one before it. Like,
Yeah. There was like the guy who did the first 2 episodes. He was like, he did The Wire and he did like all sorts of HBO shit, like Sopranos, and only a
Right.
couple episodes of everything. It was just like,
Jesus, why did you stop spitting
Yeah.
on every word?
well, hey, that's the whole thing. He's built to be like in this world, though. He looks like the human version of Shrek. Like,
Yeah, well, they sent him here for a reason.
yeah. No, they didn't send him here. He was forced to come here.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
They got nobody. That's what he said. He's like, they're sending us here now. Like, I ran into convicts and
Yeah. Oh,
he doesn't
poor
want to
little
get
guy.
up a fight. He's not a fighter.
No. Well, you gotta.
Well, he admitted it.
I like that.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, that'll do it. Yeah.
This is like teenage homophobia. No, we're gonna catch gay.
Now they're all gonna think we're a coward because that's how that works.
Hey, you can't risk it. That's why.
Oh, here they come.
So now
They
we're
don't
going.
show these guys very often.
No, well, because I mean, realistically,
Yeah,
there's
they're
not a
just
ton going
traveling,
on. They're
right?
just on the road.
traveling.
You can see a little.
A lot of white horses.
Yeah.
Oh, horse battle
So-
ridge.
We're entering a place called Vaes Dothrak, which is like it's their central like home, but like they're all like wanderers. They're all like what's the word I'm looking for here?
Nomads.
That's exactly what I'm looking for. Thank you. They're all nomads, but there's this central place. So every now and again, like one tribe of Dothraki might be home, multiple ones might be home, but
Right.
nobody lives here forever. Like everybody always leaves except one group where it's the all of the wives of the former Khals. So all the former Khaleesi's all live in one spot.
Right.
Because they're
So
just-
this is like their town center. This is their home,
Yeah.
but nobody's there.
it's their hub.
Yeah, it's just their
It's
main.
like Chicago Airport. It's
right.
just the hub.
Right. Oh yeah, it looks like a little fucking shitty.
There's interesting rules here. There's
It-
no
it-
weapons allowed.
Her brother there was just like, this is my army. It doesn't seem like that's your army, bud.
No.
It seems like it's her army.
Yeah. This is an interesting. She's so tiny. Like, even on a horse, I think she's only 4 feet tall. I want to meet her just because I feel like I want to like pick her up and just have her on me. I think my wife would
pick her up
right.
all right. Oh yeah, throw her around. Yeah.
I think Karen would be totally on board with it. Like, or she'd at least forgive me.
Well, if you're gonna have a little throw around with her, then she should get Drogo then. I mean, if you're gonna, he's gonna probably have to be.
Drogo's a different person from a different series of things.
Says you.
Says Sylvester Stallone. And you always listen to him. Okay, so here's where he's explaining more now. So he sold slaves in Westeros, which is where Ned Stark and all them are. Ned Stark caught him and was going to execute him because that was the thing. And then he essentially escaped and then came across the sea. And then he found the Targaryens, and then he started serving them. So Ned Stark wants to kill him because he did like illegal shit. He's like a slave trader.
Right.
But he did it like not out of being a bad dude per se. He was just in love with his wife, and he was broke, and he was just trying to like take care of his wife type thing. And
they're talking about dragons here.
And that girl again, so crazy fucking hot.
There's a little titty.
Yeah. So yeah, he's educating her. Yeah, so that's what they say. The biggest dragon, basically all the swords of the dead enemies were all like put together, and then his flame like sealed them all together to be the throne.
So how? Yeah, I don't get the whole. This is her brother.
Yes.
Drogo's wife. It's brother.
Yes. Drogo.
So they were kicking the shit out of him, probably just because he grabbed the queen.
Yes.
But now he's still getting these.
Yeah. He has a deal with Drogo that they're going to be his army.
Right.
So, like, while they don't serve him per se, they're treating him with a certain amount of decorum.
Right. But if he steps out of line, they're going to fucking whoop him just like anybody else.
They would have killed him in a heartbeat.
Right.
Yeah.
Woo! Oh. So they got dragon blood in him, eh?
Yeah. She is like every level of sexy.
Yes, she is.
It's a little interesting thing too. So yeah, that hurt him. The heat hurt him. But remember when like Daenerys got in the super hot tub when they said you'll be burned, and she didn't even flinch?
Say again?
Remember when like he just got burned by the wax, but remember when like Daenerys went to go in the hot water in the first episode and she didn't even flinch when they're like, you're gonna get burned. This girl is like, oh my god, she's like just next level gorgeous. Oh. So yeah, she's explaining a lot of different things here that are going to maybe come into play later on. She mentions that she's seen a man who changed faces like people change clothes and stuff like that. So we got a little bit of like weird foreshadowing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she said like a pirate who wears his entire weight in gold.
Yeah.
Dragon skulls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some about skulls. Yeah. So yeah, they were saying that they used to have them all in the Red Keep is where the throne is.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah.
This is a better angle because when they flip the angle, the subtitles cover her boobs up.
I know.
Like, what a fucking waste.
Subtitles are dumb.
So there used to be dragons. Clearly, there's some dragon eggs.
Yes.
They all got killed.
They're all dead.
Because people hunted them and...
Yeah. And then they said, they explain later on, too, they say, like, the last ones that were born like, all, like fucked up and stuff like that. And
right.
They wouldn't get very big and they'd just die.
He's got a strange scar in his nipple. Wait till they flip the angle here.
Vermithrax is the name of one of the dragons that he's listing right now, and it was actually from George R. R. Martin's favorite fantasy novel. It was I can't remember the whole thing. Oh yeah.
Are they allowed to blow it right in her, for God's sakes?
Well, what else are they doing?
I don't know. Maybe they're really, you got to pull out. Like, what kind of a birth control these people have back then?
You cut off their heads if you don't want a baby.
Oh well, just like today.
It's pretty great.
Well, this dragon talk's getting her hot.
Yeah.
That's a real woman. Usually it's money that gets them all hot. This one's dragons, but dragons are pretty pricey, let me tell ya.
I wouldn't be mad at all. We talked about it before, but I wouldn't be mad at all if he played Loki. Ooh, that's.
I know he seems like Loki. Yeah, he definitely has.
Or even just a slightly younger version of him, like.
She's yakking too much.
Yes. I like.
I wonder how much she cost.
Plenty. Look at that.
You how much one of these ladies? Yeah, she does look like she would. Oh, you pretty little idiot.
Bathwater to me back there, and then must have been like the grossest thing. Like it was like so clean, and then they got in, and now it's like just gray. Like what were they like before?
Why did that conversation make him all depressed?
Because he was like, she's just yapping, trying to get like information.
Right,
like,
pretty much.
Not even information, but just like, tell me about this, tell me about that. Oh, we didn't talk about Sophie Turner in the last episode because she never came back. So I like to talk about them when they're on screen. Sophie Turner, this is also her debut. So again, now like with so many debuts in
right.
this, that's a lot of taking, like this is a big project to be taking a risk on so many first-time actors. Like she was like being trained to act in theater and stuff like that.
Wow, right.
Yeah. She's currently married to Joe Jonas. That just recently happened.
She is?
Yes. And she is, and then obviously she's playing Jean Grey in the most recent X-Men movies. Well, I'm just saying.
Yes, it happened.
Yes.
I didn't know she was married to Joe Jonas. I know Priyanka Chopra.
Yes.
Is married
Nick Jonas,
to
I think.
The other one.
Yeah. Well, there's 3 of them.
Oh my God. There's probably a whole fucking warehouse full of them somewhere.
There's.
No, clearly I don't.
She is such a bitch.
Aegon the Conqueror.
Yeah. See, these are like all the. They do a lot of history lessons like this, where they're like quizzing the kids, so it helps like sneak in some of the trivia from like the lore of the books and stuff like that. I think it's kind of brilliant though.
Oh, her uncle and her somebody else were killed right in this room.
Grandfather. Yeah. Oh.
Whoa.
What a twat.
Why is she all mad at her dad?
Because she
oh my God, lady, just take everything the worst way possible, eh?
Yeah. She's in a weird, like, semi-delusional kind of state where she's, like, turning on everybody because she's going to be the queen.
Oh,
she's like, oh, I get to be a princess, then I'm going to be the queen. And then,
yeah, so treat me like I'm the queen right now. That's funny that I literally just watched an episode of Stargate Atlantis with the same kind of thing where she was a young queen or about to be going to be the queen eventually and was all just a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, is this for the wall?
What's that? What did you just ask?
Who's this guy talking to them?
He's one of the King's Guard.
Okay. That's right.
Yeah. Or the City Guard or whatever. Yeah. Excellent.
I thought he was from, because remember, Buddy, they were going to ask for more people at the wall because they need supplies and everything.
No. Those guys wear all black. If you see somebody wearing gold, it's not them.
It must be crazy to have like so much and then have people come to you begging and you're like, okay, fine. You can have the scraps. And like, thank you so much. Well, thank you.
It's kind of it's a very interesting thing because it's not something that like it probably existed a lot in like medieval monarchies and stuff like that, where you'd hold court and people would come and they would request things and you'd have to make all these decisions and whatever. But like you want to be able, you like a good king would want to say yes to everything, but they can't because they literally it's like, oh, okay.
It's like whenever like the mob boss's daughter gets married and the day of you can come and ask for whatever you want. I'm sure it comes with a great debt to pay afterwards. I'm sure they don't just forget about it.
No, they do. It's fine. Like my wish is always to wake up next to a horse's head, and I always get my wish.
Oh, who's he talking about? His dad or something?
No, John Aaron, the guy who was the Hand of the King before.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
That's a cool brooch or whatever on his.
I want to start making a chart and see how many things I can. I stop telling you.
Yeah,
about.
No, that's what I was like. I was thinking in the beginning as it was going, I would write it out on a piece of paper. But fuck it.
No, we'll get there.
Oh yeah, he's starting to dig. They're all digging in their own way.
Oh yeah, this is where he starts to become a hard-boiled detective. It's like, I look around and everybody's got their own little plan. And he's like,
Who to trust? And that's when she walked in.
yeah. She had legs up to the top of her legs.
Yeah. On top of those more legs.
And breasts that went on for the length of her breasts.
And so, okay, so he's looking into who killed the other hand.
They are still very suspicious that the Lannisters killed
Yes.
him.
That's what he's...
because of that letter
yes.
that they got. But he knows nothing. He has no other information, so he's just suspicious Aloysius at this point.
He's just digging for something.
Yeah.
Look at these old scrolls. Imagine you can get this fucking thing as I wonder, it's probably just 2 pages that have writing on it, but if they really did their work like in a real thing, it would be all filled.
Yeah. So this is basically like the ancestry DNA of the day. It's like where it's like naming all like the kids and of all the
I'm
the great
actually
families.
a Lannister.
Yeah. That'd be amazing. So that's literally So John Aaron asked for that book like the day before he died, and that's all we know.
That's all we know.
Uh-huh. Oh, there was one phrase.
Is it this guy's? Oh shit! Sorry, cat. Kick the pussy under there.
Kick that cat is hard.
He looks like some old monk. You said this is kind of like the jack
the
of all
maester.
trades guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's the
he's like the healer. He's everything.
Yeah.
Sometimes he cleans.
Yeah. Okay. Occasionally dances.
Yeah.
But anyways, so he said John Aaron was saying towards the end, he kept saying the seed is strong. That's important.
The seed is strong.
Yes.
It's poisoned.
Yeah.
Boom.
Hello. No.
I can barely
He's
form
so-
words with my mouth.
He's so good. Like, so many.
Poisonous women.
I love that they decided, like, the only people who, yeah.
No, he just said and eunuchs. And
Yeah.
then is he trying to implicate Buddy the eunuch here?
Yeah. Well, he said women, cravens, so cowards, and eunuchs. Are the. Oh, that's the size of books too. Then, like, didn't they ever make a paperback?
all creaky and all that, eh?
Just
I
a
like
nice little-
that. You gotta watch out.
Just a book for the back.
You don't want
back
to
of
break the
toilet.
spine of that one.
No,
Fucking,
it
you'll never
would
get
break
back.
your spine.
It looked more like a duotang, like it had a like kind of a loose. Like
loose-
look at it,
yeah.
kind of looks. It does kind of look.
Well,
like
they
a
didn't
duotang.
have like proper like printing presses.
It probably
and
would
book
work
binding.
better that way because then
Yeah.
the spine doesn't get all fucked.
Yeah, that would be the way.
What is this?
Yeah, just learn how to bow.
So is this a big set they're in right now, or is this like a real?
Yeah, I believe that this is set. There are castles and some old buildings and stuff that they actually utilize in other places. But I think any place where you have to be in control, indoors and in control of the light is probably a set.
Right.
Because like the old castles and stuff like that, you're not getting light. You can't plug shit in.
Oh.
Good old Bran.
Good old Bran. I'm rooting for Bran.
I'm going to tell you this much. You remember when Doug Flutie got really popular in Buffalo and they had Flutie Flakes?
Yes.
Well, that's how Bran Flakes came to be.
Wow. Every time he comes around you got the urge to shit.
Yeah.
It is. Look at this, like a
Yeah.
big old trapper keeper.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's like the other builder guy.
Yeah. Well, Brandon the Builder, Brandon was another Stark, like way back in the day.
Right.
And he was somebody he was the guy who built Winterfell.
I wonder if you can get the crest thing he's got there. I'll bet you somebody sells it somewhere. That's neat, eh? What is it, an owl or something?
No, it's a hand.
Oh, it is.
It's the hand of the king. That's the
yeah,
hand.
and it's kind of like his sleeve top
Yeah.
at or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's cool.
So that was the thing we were talking about in the last episode where he's like, oh, one day you're going to marry a lord and you're going to like rule his castle and all that. And she's like, no, that's not me. That's not what I do.
Yeah, you'll change your. My boys are gross.
I just take it in the asshole and then murder people with my weapon.
your asshole. Your asshole's a weapon, girl.
Yeah. She's like, why don't you take it in the vagina? Don't want to get preggers. Don't want to feel anything. I don't want to feel pleasure.
And it
I want
doesn't
to
count
hurt.
in the eyes of God. It doesn't count at all.
No.
It's a gray zone.
God love. Yes.
It's international waters, baby.
By the time I'm done with it, it's going to be a gray zone. I promise.
I'm rooting for this guy. I have a really bad feeling this guy's going to die brutally and awfully. Like right now, probably.
He was on Conan before, and he was talking about his experience being on the show and stuff like that, and he had like a really nice thing because he was talking about before being cast on this, like he just felt like he was not enough. Like he's like, I was just a fat guy and all this stuff, and he's like, and nobody, like, I was like, nobody wants to hire this to like be in their movies or their
He was
TV
saying this
shows.
on the show?
He was saying this to Conan because I guess they had this conversation in real life, and they were just kind of repeating the conversation. And then he's like, but then I realized after I got Game of Thrones, he's like, no matter who you are, there's somebody out there looking for you.
Yeah.
They need a you. And I was like, it was really kind
Oh,
of
so
like,
it ended good. Okay.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
like, yeah.
no, it wasn't just like, yes,
Conan
so I've
talking
decided
about
to kill
slash
myself.
his own throat. Exactly.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Is he talking to
Yeah,
him, telling
he's-
him about his dad?
Yeah.
He says he's not worthy of the...
No, literally what he said is you have to give up because you're not. He's the heir to his dad's lands and lordship and stuff like that. So he's like,
Wow.
you need. So he's like, you need to leave because if you join the Night's Watch, you forfeit all title and all everything. So now that means
Lord.
his brother will
Well,
become the lord.
Right. Well, his dad said too. He's like,
Yeah.
I hope you fall off your horse and die.
Yep, and he
Jeez.
flat out said if he refused to take the black that he would kill him. He would see that he died.
True. It can't get any
Good
worse there,
times.
bud. Oh man, I'm so rooting for this guy.
Yeah.
He's gonna die brutal.
Sam looks like a proper British actor.
That's my
from
next.
Like any,
Yes, he does. That's my next prediction. Is that
Yeah.
poor kid's gonna die a brutal death.
You like people named Sam in fantasies.
I do actually. You're right.
That's a thing.
It's like a thing with me. I
Yeah.
didn't know that. This guy kind of looks like he's like a young, like Christoph Waltz
Yeah.
mixed with the guy that was Ferris Bueller's best friend,
Oh yeah,
And Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
yeah, for sure.
Rooney.
That
Guy.
I'm totally on board with that. That makes sense.
I like his suit.
He's another guy. Yeah, he's dressed like a Sith.
Yeah, he's cool
Like,
looking. Actually,
yeah.
I just noticed the suit. Actually,
Yeah, like he could have a lightsaber.
look at these
But,
kids.
So he was just saying there. Those are Varys's little birds. All these little kids sitting around are spies who go tell like that's how Varys is master of whisperers.
Ah.
See. And so
Oh
now
my God!
he's saying-
Everybody's watching all the time.
Yeah, exactly. Huh? See, I've got spies too, bitch. I love this.
Nope.
Yeah,
His daughter, maybe.
yeah. Oh, so good. Trust nobody. Who's
This guy is.
Yeah.
Oh.
What are we talking about?
This guy's cool. He's really
Yeah.
giving him the skinny hair.
Yeah.
I don't know whether he's lying to him and setting him into
Yeah.
a trap or not, or whether he's
Yeah.
being truthful. So now he seems cool.
Yeah.
But that's another prediction. He's lying to him. He wants the wife.
there
He
you go.
doesn't like him.
Yeah, the basics of where he's at is he promised he would help him because his promise to his wife.
Ooh, girl.
I
Yeah,
love
he's like, you're in a new place here, man, and there's a lot of fucking plates spinning here, bruh.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is the set of our.
Oh,
tournament
here's the
that's to
games
come.
which the king did not want to have. He's
No.
like, don't talk to me. Don't. He's
No,
like,
the king.
"Fuck."
The king wanted. Ned did not want the games.
Right, sorry, Ned didn't because he
Yeah.
said they're broke.
Yeah.
They owe somebody, all his money.
Yeah. Oh, he's not a knight. He looks like somebody who's like he was in a band or something like that.
This guy.
Yeah, he looks like he was in a band and just hired to like do this. He
Well,
was
Mastodon's in here. I can't wait to see Mastodon.
like,
They're in here. They're in a bunch of
there's a
episodes.
lot of people are in a lot.
He's
of
got a
things.
face tattoo,
Yeah.
like a real one.
Uh,
He does look like he's in a band or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like he's like the drummer for like Quiet Riot, and they just
Dude,
threw
that's
him
what I
right
was.
in,
I was
like-
trying to think of someone's name from one
Yeah.
one of those bands.
Yeah.
He's like from Strider or something,
Yeah.
right? Or like Striper or whatever the fuck. Cinderella.
He's
No, he's not a cock rock guy. You're right.
No.
He's more like a classic. Like he's
what's
the guitarist from the Scorpions or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
somebody
Oh, this guy
vague.
just banging around back there.
Gendry. Sexy Gendry.
Sexy Gendry.
Hey,
Well,
you-
he must have more going on than.
Hey, no,
or is,
yeah.
are you just like with Star Wars, where like every fucking who's that lady back there?
No.
Oh, that's Lady Glendria.
No,
She's
do you
from-
know? Do you know why I knew his name was Gendry? Because the guy literally just said Gendry.
Well, I thought obviously he must be a
Yes.
character as well.
Yeah, well, he's got a name.
Well, clearly he's a character, but you know what I mean. Like he
Yeah.
comes up more.
Mhm.
Let's see, we got her. Oh, he's got
Yeah.
a new.
That is that would be an awesome helmet to have, to be able to buy that. Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Fuck, man.
Yeah. Well, it's like the decorum towards high ranking people.
Right. If he wants it, he should be able to just take it.
Yeah.
But he's a cool, fair guy.
Yeah.
So he's like, nah, fuck, he
Yeah.
made it for himself. I'm not going to take the fucking thing.
He's a cool dude. I also don't care for bulls. I'm more of a wolf man.
It's a helmet. It's not a bull. It's a helmet, sir.
So John Aaron has come and questioned him about his mother. And he's a bastard. See?
So somebody came talking to him before.
Yes, John Aaron.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Why is he interested in this guy?
He's this is the early Columbo investigations.
Right.
The cross. One more question.
He's like, you look just like her. That's what he's looking at.
I want to fuck you.
Is that his son too? Oh, Jesus. They're all his kids.
Everybody.
Holy fuck.
And that's when you find out he actually never had sex with anybody. He just jerked off in a spot, and then everybody sat down there, and they all got pregnant. It's like, oh.
I certainly hope that cutie in the tub there with Buddy's not going to get her head chopped off. What a shame.
Too late.
Oh, God.
All right. Well, let's talk about, these are one of our characters of the episode. Nikolaj Coster-Waldau got his U.S. start. He's Danish, and he did a lot of like Danish movies and TV and stuff, but he did Black Hawk Down was his first U.S. role. Then he was in Wimbledon, Kingdom of Heaven, At World's End, Oblivion. He starred in Gods of Egypt. And he was born in Denmark, like I said, and bang.
Bing, bang.
But yeah, he's still got, like, he's got other things coming, but you look at him and it's like, I don't recognize any of the cast or any of the crew or anything like that. It's just sort of happening, right? So he's being a little bit tortured by the king because the king's
doing it on purpose.
Yeah, the king's like cheating on his sister in front of him.
Oh, wow, that must make him so mad as he's banging her as well.
Yeah, well, let's all assume that they don't think that that's happening.
Right.
So.
Oh, the king knows something's up with
Yeah.
those two. Nice armor, though, eh?
Uh-huh.
Nice fucking armor. I wonder if they're allowed to take things off the set or if they need it, like, for the next one or whatever. So
Well,
at the end, I'm sure they would take something, right?
You're never, ever, ever allowed to take something from the set, like in the middle of a show. People took it at the end when they were wrapping.
That's
and
what I
stuff,
mean, like
yeah.
at the end, yeah.
Yeah.
So like, where'd that the super sword that we need that the whole show's around? Oh, yeah, I just took it.
Yeah. Literally, they said that literally every prop, like basically if it's not tied down, every prop had a barcode on it.
Ah.
So.
Were they talking about like a thing in the mountain? Well.
Hey, go smell that blackberry. Let me smell it.
No.
I just picture him down between the girl's legs, just going. You do smell like blackberry. Jack.
I'm surprised. Look, like he was trying to just give it to him there.
Yeah.
He's like, I really thought he was going to nose his way in there and totally take a look at it, but he's like, that's not for me. I'm surprised, actually.
Not
Good.
interested.
Good. So what, the wife doesn't care? She just doesn't have really the power to say anything. If the king wants to bang around, he can.
That's essentially
Right.
the idea, right? It's just, and she even says to her son that it's fine. You want to fuck whores? You fuck whores. That's
Go right
the
ahead.
king.
Yeah.
You get it.
Oh, they're having their gruel.
Do not make fun of my Samwise. See, but it's not Samwise, it's Samwell, but same shit.
Yeah, holy shit, eh?
Yeah.
Good, he's a good man. That's right. Well, you gotta train him up, though, man. Don't let him just fucking sit there.
He's got a lot of his dad's like fairness in him and stuff. Hey, you can see like his. Oh, of course you slice off a side of bacon because bacon's delicious.
Oh, that wasn't a good look.
No. It's a fun, like, he has one of the most interesting kind of character dynamics because, like, everybody's whatever, right? Like, you don't know what.
So far, I think he's my. Oh, fuck.
Oh, John?
Oh, shit. Whoa.
Yeah, that's Ghost. That's his doggy. This is kind of.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. That was his own
Whose
personal.
fucking dog is that?
That's John's dog.
Oh.
Remember when they found the runt of the litter?
Yes,
was the all white
that
one?
is correct. Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a while, the doggy.
Oh, yeah, no, he got
You
big.
learn him up. I have a feeling that his guy, I still think he's going to die a horrible death, but he might turn into a real rager.
Yeah.
He might turn into their berserker.
Everybody needs a
Do
berserker.
you want to be a fuck?
They cast
Berserker.
that guy there who's like the guy in charge of training. He is like he is perfectly cast for that role. He just like perfectly like super angry, super like just like hard like a drill instructor. I actually picture, now that we mentioned it earlier, I very much compare this to Full Metal Jacket. Even that scene was just like, well, you know, tie him down so he can't scream and give him his threat.
Yep. Beat him with some bars of soap or wrapped up in some
Yeah,
towels.
but soap doesn't exist back then.
Oh,
right?
he knows right now.
Yeah.
Well, he knows. He's not dumb, right? He's been around for a while.
What's really cool too is I can take any character. Like if we get to the end of this and you pick any character you want, I will tell you from both sides why that person is good and why that person is bad. And this guy is another one of those guys because he's obviously an asshole and he's obviously kind of brutal and all this stuff, but he's in charge of training the people who defend the world.
Well, exactly. And he just said, oh my God, they're in Hobbiton here.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, it does look...
Jesus, dragging her in.
Yeah. Uh-oh. See, again, it looks very much like Legend of Zelda, right? Like they pick that you can pick stuff up and throw it and smash it.
Uh-oh. How can you treat such a gorgeous woman like that?
Because when you pay
That's
for
the only
it.
way you get him back.
Yeah.
You got to treat him bad.
Yeah.
Especially the pretty ones. You got to tell them they're ugly, smack them a little bit, not too much.
Yeah.
You don't want to damage the goods.
Do it to my wife all the time.
Bruises do heal.
I love you so much.
You know why I do this, right? You know why. Well, that's good because I know. You know why.
Yeah. And this is like, you're starting to see the shift too, because he was so abusive towards her. He still is, but she's now standing up.
Now,
for herself.
exactly.
Even that, like they were just saying, they were talking about.
Woo!
Ooh. Yeah. You get on
Oh,
there.
shit. What if the king comes in right now and sees this?
Oh, he would eat him.
Yeah.
Like it literally just like that.
Like he's not used to, yep.
Yeah. Like he would just pick him up and shrink him down and just stick him in his mouth.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
girl, you tell him.
So much going on. Sarah Connor in the house.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
This show is lousing with Sarah Connors.
Oh, my. You're right.
Linda Hamilton should have played somebody else later in the series. Just have all the Sarah Connors in one place.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
What's the brothel?
Yeah, there's brothels everywhere.
No,
I
but
guess,
why are they?
Well, they're mentioning the fact because like some of the Night's Watch will go there now. You're actually forbidden from. You're not supposed to be like fucking and stuff like that. Supposed to, you know. It's like it's like the day before the fight type thing. You're always like, nope, no fucking around.
Oh, he's like, this is bullshit. We can't even bang.
Yeah.
Fucking right, buddy.
Yeah. This is how I felt my entire life.
Oh, he's never been. Jon Snow will take you on, bud.
Yeah. Imagine that's how blown would your mind be if right now he puts it down. He's like, "You're about to start," and he like leans over and they just start Frenching.
Fucking right.
Then the next scene,
hottest
he's just
Game of Thrones sex scene
he's
of
just
them
behind
all.
him, just pounding him. Oh, so close.
Oh, he hasn't had sex either.
No. Nobody's ever had sex.
He didn't know where to put it. So what?
You know what
Old
I
and
pictured?
ugly needs love too.
The first time I heard that line, was she old and ugly? I pictured instantly room like 137 at the Overlook Hotel. The girl comes out like, yeah.
That woman was gorgeous.
Yeah. Well, they did that in Dr. Sleep. They like do like little flashes to like that room opening up and stuff.
I have to see I have the book.
Yeah.
I haven't even read it.
Oh, you
I should get on that before the damn movie ruins it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good old Roz. Well,
It's his
Snow. Yeah. So this is, you get a little bit more of the lore about the surnames too with the. Let's see. Specifically from the north, Snow isn't just any bastard.
Right.
Like you will meet more.
What if she's still
What are
alive?
the other names?
I think she is. She's going to be somebody that's going to shock us. We're like, whoa, that's his mom.
Gina Davis playing herself.
Well, he says that no, he never said that she died.
No, he's asked. He's like, is my mom still alive? And he's like, we'll talk about it more. But that was the That was all they could really like lay out, right? I'm trying to find the names of the bastards here.
He is just like his dad. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Another bastard named Snow. Oh, what a terrible reason not to get it up. What a bummer, man. You should have a good reason. Like somebody blew it off or something.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Got shot in the dick. So yeah, so here's the name.
Yeah.
So here's the names of all the bastards.
Oh my god, oh my god. Oh fuck.
Yeah. So you're Snow, it could be Pike, Stone, Rivers, Hill, Waters, Flowers, Storm, or Sand. Those, depending on where you were born, that's your bastard name.
Oh. Really?
Yeah. So
Is this a
Flower.
thing?
Yep. Those are all the names. So you will meet people whose last names are Flowers, Sand.
Okay.
So if
if
you hear
you're a bastard, you get the random name
because
of
you're not
the-
allowed to have your family name.
Oh, I like that actually.
Yeah. So
I like that actually.
yeah.
It's kind of neat.
These guys, they have a really good chemistry. This guy, I think that guy just makes perfect chemistry with anybody, though. He's just he's that perfect asshole who you could see probably is digging in.
He has to be an asshole.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's turning these boys into men.
Goddamn
ABC, BBD.
Mm-hmm. I know my boys to men. Oh, they were so hard. That'd be amazing. He just starts going, oh my God, they're so hard.
Hardest I've ever seen. Oh, storm coming in.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah.
winter's coming.
Well, the big thing, when they go north of the wall and stuff like that, they're depending on how deep they go, they're experiencing even harder weather and stuff like that. So they have to like live out there and like hide out there, and because God knows what kind of monsters and god awful things are out there, right?
Woo!
Mm-hmm.
I've been in some pretty cold. I think my coldest was like minus 31.
I'm going
in
to
like
assume,
Quebec. Holy fuck, man!
yeah. Well, let's assume just now, because they're in the middle of summer and these guys are wearing like their super winter gear, and you can see their breath because they're so far north. And then they go even further north. So I'm guessing you're probably getting to like minus 70 Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. It's probably there's a couple of like degrees where it's the same.
Yes. Ooh, did you just admit they had to eat some dead people?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. He's looking them up and down. I like to eat the fat
Oh,
boys.
jeez.
Fortnite. They play Fortnite.
Oh,
in
they
this?
did eat people.
Yeah.
Oh, grody.
Yeah, they were trapped.
I heard one. I wonder if it's true that I heard that if you eat human flesh, it like ruins your taste buds.
I doubt that. I highly doubt
That's
that.
this guy. Apparently, everything tastes like no. That's a thing. You think that's fake?
I think that's fake. It's just meat. We don't have a special poison in us. that-
Right. Yeah,
like,
they
you
say
know,
that there's something. Yeah, I agree with you. It probably is a thing. It probably is just, you probably shouldn't do it. So like, just
It's
listen.
literally-
Just listen to it. It'll ruin your taste buds.
Yeah, it's literally, I think, one of those things where they're like the people who feel like they need to resort to it. That's going to be like the thing. They think that's going to be the thing that's going to stop them. But I'm willing to bet that it's absolutely no different from.
Ooh.
Unless
the
you're
last
like-
dragon.
Yeah, unless like they have a lot of like skin cream on or something, and you're eating their skin. That might fuck up your taste.
Skin
But,
cream.
you know,
He's lathered. Spray on
Yeah.
tan.
like just like doused in cocoa butter.
He's the Dragon King.
Yeah.
Why did they let all the dragons get murdered?
What,
Although
yeah.
he said real hero, like
Yeah.
real men don't kill dragons, they ride them.
Hells yeah. It's interesting too. I like what he says there. It's a very realist thing because like the one guy who kind of brought them here is like, oh, you're going to, you know, there's people who are like sewing dragon banners and they want us. They want us to come home and they're going to praise us and they're going to help us like take over and whatever. And he's like, the average person doesn't give a shit who the king is.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, they just want to not starve to death. Then they want like,
Yeah, as long as you help me not starve, I'll call you the king. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, he's loaded again.
so
He
it's-
is not having a good time here.
So it's that scenario where if everything's fine, if it ain't broke, nobody's interested in fixing it.
Right. Oh, here we go.
There's a lot of bored ass people.
Are we gonna see? I know, like they don't even want the festival. You're losing all this money on the thing. Nobody even fucking. She is such a bitch. She looks like a bitch.
I know. This is actually it's funny because this would be like if medieval times, like they just forgot the choreography and the acting of it all, and like everybody's like, who's supposed to go out right now? I don't know. And like nothing's happening. Everybody's like, fuck, I've already eaten my chicken.
Oh, he asked her about his nickname.
Yeah.
She is this. He's lying.
Yeah.
She is not like her brethren, Sophie Turner.
Yeah.
She's more like them.
Yeah. She has what I think she is. I think she's plenty. She was happy to just kind of have her role, but then she got something kind of lucrative stuck in her face, and then she gets these delusions of grandeur, right?
Right.
So this is the mountain.
Oh, here he is.
But what's weird, there's a little bit of trivia here. That's a different actor. He's played by somebody else later on.
Yeah.
And the somebody else who plays him is now currently the world's strongest man. He just won the most
huge.
recent. And he just won the most. His name's Halford Bjornsson. And Julius
is ungodly.
Yeah, but he just won the latest world's strongest man competition.
So what? So they were just like, this guy's bigger than you. We got to hire this guy.
No, because like this guy was also really big. I don't actually know the reason. Maybe we'll find in trivia.
It's the same guy though.
It's a different. Well, it's the same character. Yes.
Same character. I mean, yeah.
But also the Hound, the guy with the burnt face. This is his big brother.
His brother.
Yeah.
The guy who told the other guy, we don't want to see your face around here. And it's like, that's funny. You know,
yeah.
Just stuck your face in the deep fryer.
Precisely. But yeah, so
this horse is probably like, fuck off, get off.
Yeah, I know, right? So this is Gregor Clegane, and Sandor is the one with the burnt face.
The crowd sounds like they're having a good time, actually.
Yeah, well, they're always into it.
Ooh.
Oh, this is a good one.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, he's down.
Oh, shit. Oh, who is that? Their bud?
No, that was that
Just
guy.
some dude.
He's a knight. He was the one who was shitty to what's his face, Ned's guard there when he was sitting there. He's like, I'm not a knight. He's like, it just so happens I am a knight.
Yep.
That was.
That was brutes. Did she like him or something?
No, but she also
just brutal.
She's probably never seen a dude get murdered in front of her.
Oh, this, man! I've seen like this show, like when the violence happens. Jesus, it's brutal.
It's well, I just like it's so raw, right? Like there's no hiding it. It's no like grabbing your throat and going and dropping to your knees, right?
Like and he gurgled, and it showed the gurgle come out as hot death bubble.
Yeah. So he's now telling the story of the Mountain and the Hound. So when the Hound was a little boy,
look at what's her name listening.
Look at how many people are just in the background too. Like fucking the king was just sitting there, like doing whatever. He's so like even that dude though is so big. He just the other guy is so much more foreboding a presence. Like they did the right thing by recasting.
Oh fuck! He's gonna stick his brother's face right in the fire.
I think for stealing a toy. Basically. It's something that you would find in like Law and Order SVU. The kid was.
Oh my word!
Yeah, when his big brother was a kid, he was like a sociopath, and he basically tried to murder him, and then they hid it from everybody because they didn't want people to think he was a psychopath, even though he was.
Ooh,
yeah.
Yeah, what about all the other people listening to your very loud whisper, your stage whispers over there in front of everybody?
Well, yeah. No, but they're all looking elsewhere, so nobody's paying attention.
Yeah. The little girl was.
Yeah. It must suck to be that close as an extra, because like anywhere else, you could be sitting 20 feet away doing your rhubarb and stuff like that. Right. This one is just like, don't look. You could tell they were all just, don't look at the camera, because they're all looking
down this way. Why couldn't they look forward every now and then?
Yeah. Well, I think the fear is like you could look outward, like say camera is where the microphone is,
right?
And I'm looking over here. That's okay, but then they're worried about people going
like right into the
and like because it's too obvious at that point. But to me, that was also just as obvious that they were trying.
Oh, look, she's trying to talk to her. He's like, sorry about the dogs. She's like, sorry about that whole thing.
Gotta make peace, baby.
Hell, get the fuck out of here, lady. There you go. See, that didn't take him long.
No, he knew. The second she walked in the door.
Nothing. You called me here. What the fuck are you? Yeah, like what are you talking about? I was sitting up in fucking frozen land, eating my fucking, my fudgesicles.
No, but this
and you fucking came up here.
Her argument that you're skipping is was the whole point. Is like there's nothing you can do to help or change it. Like he was like, what do you think he's gonna do? He's just gonna do exactly what he wanted.
Yeah.
Like you being here isn't gonna matter to that.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. But he wants him here, so
yeah, that's exactly it. Whoa.
Ooh.
I love these. I love these standoff scenes always, right?
Well, it's a little.
Well, this is very much a soap opera zoom in. You're like that thing where the person gets the bad news.
To be like looking out of a window, holding like the thing of cognac, a snifter. That's it. Yeah, the snifter.
Yeah, I love that guy's his comb under as we have coined it.
Yeah, there's the comb under. I fucking love that. What in the fuck? Like, look at the queens hanging out in this place.
Yeah. Well, she's not a queen. She's just a person.
Oh,
she's
she's the right hand. She's a queen of the land.
Yes. Still a lady.
Oh, shit. She's a lady.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, lady. You better get out of there.
We have... We've got an awkward run-in. Braun. He was the guy who was supposed to be at Niagara Falls Comic-Con this week, the other week. There.
He was?
Yeah, he had to
that
cancel.
Guy there?
Yeah, he had the guy who he just
flicked the coin to.
Yeah, yeah, he was the.
Oh my god, that's his only role, and you get to see him.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, she is.
He's like son of a bitch.
And the whole point is that she was trying to like travel in secret.
Yeah,
nobody was supposed to know him, and blah blah blah.
She's like son of a bitch.
Yeah.
What do you think that coin was worth that he flipped to Buddy?
It was like a gold coin, so plenty. So now like where they are is near where she grew up. So this is like an interesting little
Buddy's like, you owe me that coin. I told you that was her.
Mm-hmm.
The black
that guy. Yeah. So like now she's just listing off here's all my friends.
Right.
That guy, he reminds me of like a homely Jared Leto.
I always thought Jared Leto was homely as fuck.
I always see these roles and I always picture they're people who like worked on the crew or something like that. It's like, oh, you just stand up and it'll be great. You'll be able to tell your family this forever.
Oh, you'll find out right in a second.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She's trying to tell everybody right now, don't fucking say that I'm here is what she's trying to do here.
No, more than that is you think you've got me over a barrel.
Right.
I've got you over a barrel because these are my people, not
just
yours.
because I'm here doesn't mean I'm...
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And his 90th birthday.
That was the Greyjoy. You'll meet that Greyjoy later
on.
Oh,
sweet. Too. Some old Hugh Hefner.
Not quite. Oh, she's telling everybody.
Whoa.
What the fuck?
Oh, shit, buddy. That's what she was going on about.
I would put on much more of a denying face if I were him, though. He's just kind of like...
they're just not going to believe you anyway, so why put the show on?
I guess.
You know?
That's fair. Yeah. So now she's now...
Whoa!
Yeah. She just instructed everybody to turn on him. Oh, and that is the episode, guys.
That was a hot one. That was hot.
Yeah, so good.
Whoa.
All right. That is another one. So your big broad prediction for this one was...
How's he going to get out of this one, buddy?
You said, was it about Peter? You said Peter, you think Peter's lying to him?
Yes, I do believe that Peter is lying to him. I don't think that you're going to do well by a guy that upon meeting again grabs you by the throat.
What?
Unless that's what they do.
That's literally the only way I introduce myself to people.
Right to the cunt, though. Trump style. Double up.
Yeah. And then it's like, because I did that one time I interviewed for a job and I grabbed the boss by her pussy. And I didn't get it. And I'm like, I must have came at her like a bitch.
Exactly.
That's how he said it, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I came at her like a bitch. And then Billy Baldwin's like, this isn't going to get me fired, is it?
Poor Billy Baldwin. Like I didn't do anything.
Billy Bush.
Billy Bush. Whatever I knew he meant.
Billy Baldwin had his own problems.
No, he doesn't. He's on Easy Street now, man. His daughter just married the Beebs.
No, that's Steven.
Oh, my God. You're right. Bieber totally tried to. This is what we should have spoke about in the thing.
Yeah.
The mini-sode. Bieber challenged Tom Cruise to a fight, a UFC fight. And then the moment I read it, I was like, Tom Cruise would beat the living shit out of you.
As did everybody believe
That's
that.
right. And apparently a bunch of actual UFC fighters contacted Bieber and was like, he would kill you.
Yeah.
He's got the power of L. Ron Hubbard.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the light shines from within, man.
I
Like,
know. Well, and then somebody started a thing on Twitter. They were like, Justin Bieber just challenged Tom Cruise to a fight. Tom Cruise is 31 years older than Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
He's like, I will now challenge somebody 31 years older than me to a fight. It was like some old man. So then I did the
Morgan
same thing.
Freeman.
I was going through like all the people, and then I'm like, oh, most of them are dead. So
Those are the best people to
face.
challenge to a
Yeah.
fight.
So no,
when they don't show up,
no.
coward.
No, but then I found a good one. I challenged David Duke to a fight.
David Duke, was he
He's
is he from Chips?
No, he was the Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan.
Oh, that guy. I'd fight that guy in his prime.
That's what I'm saying.
Fucking right on. That is a good one.
I have also openly, this has happened because sometimes I'm in a mood. I have openly challenged Justin Bieber to a fist fight twice on Twitter.
You'd wail on him.
That's what I said.
You'd fucking wail on him.
It was right after he did, like, I think it was when he pissed in the bucket.
Yeah, then
Was
they
the
threw
one,
it at his
then,
fans.
And then I think the other one was the...
what a turd.
And then the other one was the when he was throwing eggs at the house or something like that. And then and both times I'm like, you get your ass back to Canada. And you and I was like, you could do it for a charity. I was like, I will take no money. I was like, I want to fight you. I was like, you need the beating your parents never gave you.
So wait, so she thinks that that Peter Dinklage is the one who did it, or is she just grasping at straws and thinks that he was involved?
Based on the information she has, she was told the Lannisters killed John Arryn,
and then Buddy took the knife.
And then they had
he
the knife.
got the knife from Buddy.
Yes, and he says Tyrion got the knife
Right.
from me.
That's right.
In the bet. So that's where we're at.
But anyway, my other prediction was that he's got more going on than just being this.
Yeah, you said that.
Well-to-do, right? Yeah. That was my other prediction.
Yeah, that was from the previous episode.
Yes, he's got something going on.
I'm going to get all these together. I am going to write them down, and then we'll see if we're making progress towards them. Because obviously these are long-term goals, right? Like these aren't you don't think. I'm assuming you're not saying these are going to be what's going to happen before the end of the season,
my God,
right?
no,
Exactly.
no. Like way over time, we'll find these things out.
So exactly. So we'll write them down, and then we'll see if hey, have we learned a little bit more about this? Can we cross, or has it been proven false? So we'll try and get that sorted out. But in the meantime, as always, visit us at miscastcommentary.com. Email us podcast@miscastcommentary.com. Call us, text us 1-289-769-3288. Leave a message for us. We'll play it on the air, or we won't if you ask us not to. Send us a text. We'll read those on the air too. Anything like that. It is 24/7. I won't pick it up.
I might.
We will if we announce, if we're doing a coming attractions episode and we announce online that it's up and running, then call and we'll pick it up while we're doing the show. I don't give a shit.
That would be awesome.
But which we probably should have done when we did our last one there, but that's
whatever.
It's neither here nor there. It's too late to undo that.
Oh, the record just skipped.
Yeah, and then so catch us. Yeah, I said the Twitter.
We're playing this from a record live. We pre-did this, put it under a record. Now we're just playing the record.
Yeah.
We're just sitting here listening to the record that we already did.
As we speak, Todd's working the grooves into the vinyl.
Exactly.
And it's going quite well.
Get into the groove.
Yeah. And what else? So Twitter, at Miscast Podcast. I'm at JK Finley. Todd's at Miscast Todd. Instagram, I'm at JK Finley. We're at Miscast Podcast.
Wow. I was totally holding that one in, waiting. That was good. That was a good one.
And Todd's not on Instagram.
or the show anymore.
Yeah. So, as always, guys, thank you so much for your support. Keep on keeping on. We got so many more episodes coming for you. And just so you know, anybody who is on our Patreon and stuff and thinks, oh, okay, well, when this show's over, then it's done. No, we're going to pick another show.
Oh, we'll pick more stuff.
And we're trying to pick
stuff.
We'll do The Simpsons and we'll never be finished.
Oh my God.
You'll literally never catch up. It's like that thing where they said if you lined up everybody end to end, and then if you count all the babies they had and stuff like that, you'd never reach the end of the line because it would just go on forever. That's what The Simpsons is like now if you wanted to do commentaries for it.
Yep.
It's like we're 30 years
You
in.
have to have like one giant TV with all the screens, and you have to watch like 30 episodes at a time, over, you know, and then just over and over, and you
Somebody
still
did
probably
that.
wouldn't reach the end.
Somebody did that with it. They were challenged to watch. They're like, I challenge you to binge watch all the episodes of Saturday Night Live, 40 years of hour and a half.
How's that even
episodes.
possible?
They literally, like you said, set up multiple monitors, and they were watching like 4 seasons at a time.
How do you get the seasons though?
It was on Hulu.
Really?
Yeah,
They're on there?
yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah. Hulu is.
But they
Or
all
at least
suck because like all the
was.
musical guests are cut out, and like this is cut out and that's cut out.
I honestly don't know. I think I don't have a good answer for that. I don't know that they are. I don't know.
Right.
I would assume they are for the same
I think
reasons
that they are.
why,
Yeah.
like the old WWE, like that used to, when we used to get like the DVDs, and all of a sudden like people's theme songs would change.
Yes.
The Ric Flair's was the one that bothered me the most, because it was like, it sounds like something that should be public domain. It's like classical music or whatever, but then they changed his music, and I'm
Like
like,
Macho
what the fuck
Man's.
is this? Yeah, like
Old school.
now I
think
know
that's free
Andre
by
the
now.
Giant couldn't come out to Happy Birthday to You, so now he just came out to nothing. He's the only guy that I know of who didn't have any theme music ever.
Oh yeah, you're
don't
right.
think-
Actually,
Like when everybody else was coming out to fucking Queen and shit, he was still
maybe
just coming out to silence.
Maybe he was just he was that kind of a draw.
Maybe he just absorbs that much sound.
They were playing music.
Yes.
It was
It's
Tiny Tim tiptoe through the tulips.
That would have been amazing. Tiptoe through the window by the curtain. That's where I'll be on tiptoe through the tulips with me. And come tiptoe with us next week, guys.
I'm glad you did the whole thing. That's
I know.
good.
I know. I hope we don't have
That
to
was
pay
nice.
for that. I'll edit it out, guys.
No,
Tiny Tim's
add it
estate.
twice.
Tiptoe. All right, guys. We will see you next week with episode 90 or something. No, episode 5, The Wolf and the Lion. Catch you next time.
This has been Binge Watchers on the Wall, a Game of Thrones podcast, presented by Miscast Commentary. Visit www.miscastcommentary.com for more information about the podcast and its hosts. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our podcasts wherever you may listen. Thank you for your patronage and good night. But beware, for the night is dark and full of terrors.